Hello, welcome back to Lattes and More. We're hopping on today and we're doing a Would You Rather Fantasy Edition. Super excited. Um, Prior to hopping on here, we were discussing where we went to LitCon last weekend and had a blast.
Oh, it was so much fun. It was so good to meet a whole bunch of people that I see on Instagram and we
Right.
see on Instagram, but to meet them in real life and hear some of meet the voices that we hear for our favorite books. It was good. It was a great
I
time.
highly recommend it, especially if you want to really get to know a lot of indie authors, because that's like everybody that was
Yes.
there was various indie authors. It was fun. But while we were traveling, we're like, what should our next episode be? We're like, fantasy would you rather? Why not?
I loved it, and I love a Would You Rather anyways because I feel like we've talked about before. We're both in our 30s on this podcast, and I feel like that a Would You Rather is like a very millennial kind of thing, anyways. But it's just fun, and you get to kind of explore your fantasy, the fantasy world, without having to really dive in deep to the fantasy world. So, and it just makes for a fun podcast.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get started. Do you want to ask first, or would you like me to ask you?
You can go first.
Okay, I'm just gonna read them off the list we have here.
Yes, we have a list of a lot of them. We will not do all of them.
No.
But we will. I'm just scrolling. So if you see my computer screen, I'm just scrolling to find a random one, and then I'm gonna tick it off on that.
Excellent. All right, first one that I see that really catches my eyes. Would you rather train at Basgiath War College or Hogwarts?
Hogwarts in Hogwarts. Instantly, I love Basgiath. I love Basgiath, but the threat of death every day, every day is just exhausting. I don't want to have to fight for my life every second of every day. I want to go to Diagon Alley. I want to explore the shops. I want to, travel and go watch Quidditch games. I don't want to have to
Fair.
be you're gonna die every second of every day. I'm that's emotionally exhausting. No, I cannot do that. Hogwarts.
I agree. Definitely the Hogwarts world I would rather go to because you
Yes.
have Hogsmeade, you have all these other things, and yes, we have the dark threat of Voldemort looming over us all the time, but it's still not the same as every quadrant has people dying, I guess, except maybe the healers. But it's just
Multiple
constant.
times a day, every day, every morning they wake up and read who dies, and I'm I I can't deal with it anymore. I'm so exhausted I'm exhausted for them.
Yeah, I want to go to Hogwarts and go to Hagrid's magical creatures class.
Yes,
Not
that's what I want.
not with the oh no, whatever they were called in book 4 with the stingers that you didn't know how to take care of, other
Oh,
magical creatures. I want to go take care of them.
Scroots.
Thank
The
you. Yes,
Scroots.
I was the name just disappeared out of my head. But yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
no,
Hogwarts for sure.
yeah, Hogwarts is a good one. Hogwarts is a good one. So my would you rather, let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. Would you rather face a deadly trial in an arena or a riddle you must solve to survive?
Oh, a deadly trial in an arena because I'm terrible with riddles. My brain, all of my information disappears out of my head, and you ask me a riddle, I know nothing.
It's kind of poor Feyre, but first off, Feyre was illiterate. She gets thrown into it's not the gauntlet, but she gets thrown into the gauntlet, and she's you get both. But then she's but if you can solve the riddle, you live. And she's I can't even fucking read.
Right? Trial 2, and Lucian's oh my gosh, my life's in the hands of an illiterate 19-year-old. What is happening?
She's
But yeah,
two people. That's
yeah.
for me and Tamlin. Now I'm gonna pick lever 2, and Lucian is freaking stop.
Yes. But I'm no, definitely give me the deadly trial. I have a better chance to try to solve a riddle, because,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. I'm I cannot, I was very proud that I solved Amarantha's riddle in the book. But can you imagine being and I'm going to go back to Hogwarts, outside of the, being a Ravenclaw, and all of y'all are sitting outside because you can't get into your freaking room?
Should I be smashed and you're trying to answer a riddle to go to bed?
And it's what is the corner of pi squared if pi was a rectangle and then those birds fall out of the sky? No!
Yeah,
Just
no.
let me
I didn't even try to solve the riddle in the first ACOTAR. I didn't even think anything else about it. I was like, okay, kept reading. And at the end, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I didn't even try. I was like, no, I'm good.
I love it.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm like, yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm like, I'm not gonna solve a riddle. I cannot.
I just don't, no, I don't have the brain power for it.
Like I said, I'm already exhausted from thinking about like having to live at Basgaia, and then imagine if they threw the riddle challenge on you, like, because so my husband and I are big reality show people, and we watch Big Brother and like Survivor and stuff like that, and like I think I could do the puzzle, but sometimes like on Big Brother, their competitions are like, wait, tell me this and this, and I'm like, no, just give me a challenge.
I'm like, I can
And
give you the dosage calculation on a medication, but like, other than that, I'm out.
That's it. And then I'm going to be holding those vials going,
Wait, what?
okay. And be like, is pharmacy still here? Damn.
It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge. All right, let's see. Ooh, I like this one. Would you rather be best friends with a fey prince or a mischievous talking animal sidekick?
Oh, no. Those are my two favorite side characters in every single book. I'm going Prince. Because even though the animal might have magical powers to help, like, save me, the prince has got a house. And we gotta take. I need a bed to sleep in at night, okay? And I feel like an animal. I would be like, well, what are we gonna eat? And it's like, well, I ate a piece of fish. What are we gonna eat? I'm like, oh, you ate a piece of raw fish? Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna have for dinner. A prince, though, I feel like a prince being very flawed too. You could always betray the prince in the end. I can't turn my back on a fuzzy, precious animal. That has to be my sidekick forever. If I need a quick exit, I can throw the prince down and run. The animal, I've got to scoop it up and run and be like, we're in this together, little chicken. Like, come on.
Oh, I love that.
What are you picking?
I'm picking the animal sidekick because it just sounds like a fun time. I don't want to put up with some prince that's like, da-da-da-da. I'm like, no, sir, we'll rough it. We'll find an inn. We'll figure it out,
That's true. But it's like, can the prince be Dorian Havilier?
That would change my answer. That would change my answer. Or Rowan Whitethorn. He's technically a prince,
Oh, true, he is. Can those be the princes that we get stuck with?
My answer might change. Because with both of them, they actually, because like Dorian can shapeshift. So,
Yeah.
like, he could become a fun character for you.
He could, and Rowan is a buzzard, so, I mean, hello, you've already got a 2 in 1.
But, not knowing said prince, I'm going to pick the animal.
Okay, fair. That's a fair thing. That's a fair thing. So, my would you rather is, would you rather be a healer who feels every wound they cure, or a spy who remembers every secret?
Ooh.
It's a good one. It's one. It's a good one.
Okay, so if I hadn't been a nurse for the last like decade plus, I would probably pick the healer one. But no, seen some crazy stuff and been a part of helping out on some crazy things. I'm going to pick to know every secret, even though that also sounds terrifying at the same time. But
I was thinking, as I was reading it, I was like, after the week of work we have had, I am like, no fam. I'm not ever going to stop being a nurse. But at the same time, I would rather remember a secret. I'm thinking I could make a book. Whenever I'm done being a spy, I could sell all my secrets.
Ooh.
Listen, I don't know what is in it with me where I'm just like full villain today, but I'm like, betray the prince, sell the secrets.
That's great. You've entered your villain era. I'm excited.
I'm like, who hurt me? I don't know. I think I just need a nap.
right. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, here's another good one that I like. Would you rather wield a sword that can never miss or a spell that always works?
Spell. Spell. Because I am clumsy. And if I have a sword that never misses, that means I'm fighting other people with swords. And I'm gonna trip and fall. I'm not gonna make it. But if I have a spell, I could sit in my little hut and be like, and just
That's great. Um,
I'm like, I need some distance. I need, like when you play with like a golf handicap, my handicap would be like a 6. I don't know, just so I could make it a little bit further in the game
it's fair.
because first off, I'm not very tall. Second off, I'm clumsy, and you tell me I'm gonna have to fight somebody with a sword. Now, given the sword never misses, but if I drop it, my foot's chopped off. Like, it never misses. No, I would be like the kid, like in band-aids, walking around the back. I can't do it. No, no, thanks. I want to spell.
You'd have to have like
First
a
off,
personal healer all the time.
right. And first off, I've always kind of wanted to be a witch, anyways. Like that was, it was like, what do you want to be for Halloween, Erica? A witch. I want to be a witch. And Mom's like, you were already a witch. A
Wanna
witch.
do it again.
I want to
Yes.
be a witch. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me be a witch and a spell. What are you choosing? What are you choosing? I know, right? Now that you think about the clumsy element, you've got another element of something
Well,
to.
I'm like, okay, if we're in a war-torn area, the sword makes the most sense.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm tall. I know where I'm headed. Like, it's fine. I've accepted that. It's fine. But I'm also like, but say we actually win all the battles and move on, a spell would be great. But if the spell never misses, does it also mean you don't ever run out of magic to use said spell?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna keep my magic forever. It's
But
not like
I'm
Spider-Man.
gonna,
I don't
I'm
have to
gonna
make my own silk.
fair. I'm like, I may go with a sword because me and my mischievous animal friend are gonna be trying to stay alive. So
Listen, me and the prince are trying just to go to bed, okay? Like I need to go to the castle. I need a bath.
yeah,
I need to relax after a long day.
yeah. So I think I'll go with
And I
sword
can use
on
the
this
spell to
one.
betray the prince.
You can.
Sword is a good one. Sword is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. We have a huge list of things. Like I'm talking like 50 plus would you rathers because this was fun. This was a fun one to think. Okay. Would you rather be trapped in a library that has every book ever written or a treasure vault with endless gold?
The library. If I have all the library with all the books, I don't need the gold to buy anymore.
True. This is true. And you'd have an endless supply of knowledge.
And also, I'm gonna hope it's like it's connected and assistant like the House of Wind and that library. It'll just bring me food.
The House of Wind is how does the House of Wind not? And you know what? A part of me wonders like why the House of Wind is sentient. Like why does it have its own personality and why is it like I don't know? Is it like Encanto? Like whose magic is the House of Wind tied to? Is it the like?
That is a fun question, but also I'm like, is that where Mort came from? Sorry, this is gonna derail our conversation. But I just thought about it. I was like, wait, is Mort from the House of Wind?
Oh my god. I cannot tell you how many times I have reread the Sarah J. Maas verse, and not one time have I thought, where the hell did Mort come from?
I mean, maybe he was just like a regular doorknob and they bewitched it in the Throne of Glass world. But I'm like, wonder if he came from the House of Wind. So anyway, what would you answer on your Would You Rather? Would you take the library or the gold?
I'm gonna take the gold. I'm taking the gold because, like, I want a life of luxury. But at the same time, just because every book that's ever been written is in there doesn't mean I want to read them all. And this way I can just build my own library and put it full of trash books and fantasy books with dragons and swords, because apparently that's the only two genres we're reading right now. And books about like people that like off their co-workers, their husbands, things like that. We have a very specific genre we read. But I think I would take the gold and build my own library that I could get into.
Yeah.
That's what I would figure I would go find Mort and ask him where he came from.
Fair.
Because I bet I could buy a book that tells me how to time travel.
I just want to be able to like apparate or winnow, whatever you want to call it. I want to know how to portal. I want that capability.
Wouldn't that be the best?
It'd be so nice. Here we
like
go.
Don't have to drive.
Yeah.
Don't have to just pop. You're there.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
Let's see.
We've got like this is an excellent. We're doing really good. I like this. This is fun.
Would you rather attend a royal ball in disguise or a dangerous secret council meeting?
That's a good one, because the ball, if you went to the ball, you could find out information, and you also get to go to a party. But at the same time, a secret council meeting is where I'm picking the council meeting, because that's where you really find out real power. And if you're at the secret council meeting, they're already going to be talking about the ball that's going to happen tonight, so you can figure out how to get in. They're not going to be talking about the council meeting at the ball. You got to if you get all the information you want to know at the council meeting and then go to the ball. I'm picking the council meeting. What about you?
I'm going to pick the ball. because you go make friends with whoever at the ball. Everyone's drinking in their cups, doing whatever. You hear a lot of fun, juicy secrets.
That's true. That's true. I like that's true. Everyone's a little loose-lipped at the ball.
Yeah, so I'm like, we'll go there, and then we'll sneak out together and hash it all out when we're done.
That's true. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay, the next one I'm going to say is, oh gosh, this one's hard. Oh. Would you rather face a betrayal from your best friend or a betrayal from your true love?
True love.
Same.
Because I feel like, but my best friend, that's going to really hurt.
Yeah, and they're not really your best friend if they betray you.
Also true.
Like,
yeah.
Your best friend, you got to ride or die. Like, if your ride or die betrays you,
yeah.
They're not your friend. They're not your friend.
Yeah.
They had no intention of being your friend.
Yeah. It's like that was a long time chess play coming if that was like an actual
reality. That was kind of like the book I just read that whose title I'm not going to mention, because if I do, it will ruin the book for you. But man, oh man, did I get the shock of a lifetime reading a book. So
it was so good.
It was so good. It was so good. If you want to know, put it in the comments and I'll tell you. But for the people who are just listening, I'm not going to just flat out spoil it for you. Actually, if you want to know, send us a message and we'll privately message you the book, so that way it doesn't ruin it for everybody. But we just read a book that had a big plot twist at the end that I didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it coming, and I did not expect who it was, and I thoroughly even more because of that. And also message us, because I highly recommend the audio, because the narrator is fantastic and she's super nice in person.
She's phenomenal. When she was at LitCon this week, love her. She did a wonderful job with it.
Yeah, but yeah, I would message us on that one. We'll let you know.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Oh,
it's good. We've got good stuff coming.
Would you rather be able to speak every language in the realm or summon any creature once?
Language.
Okay.
I would pick the language, because if you know the language it's kind of like an interpreter. If you know the language, you know the secrets, and you can get further, and you can also like sweet talk the person at the end in the different country you didn't know, or talk to somebody to find out information. I want to speak languages. What about you on that one?
I'm gonna pick languages only because it says creature once. Like I don't want to only summon it one time. I'm gonna want to summon it like
Oh
multiple
yeah,
times.
yeah.
So I'm gonna pick languages because that would be more beneficial. Because what if you like summon a griffin but you need it again later?
Listen, you said you thought Griffin, and I'm in like millennial land, and I was like, what if I need a Leopleurodon? Like, what if I need a magical Leopleurodon? What if I need a Narwhal? What if I
Or
need
like
like,
like a Pegasus or anything. I'm like
yeah, I only get
then
to
it's
pick
like
it one time?
yeah.
No.
So
I need that more. I need that option. Like a dragon? Tell me there's not a dragon that doesn't exist in this realm we're in right now.
but
There he is.
yeah, I'm just saying. So like if it was could summon at any time, multiple times, I'm picking the summoning creature ability.
Fair.
But
Fair.
yeah,
I like it. I love it. This one, this question, I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to say it out loud because I think that one of these leads to the next thing, and I'm going to go to the next question. It says, would you rather live in a strict magical monarchy or a chaotic rebel uprising? I think that a strict monarchy is going to cause a rebel uprising, so that's not really the... So this one I want to ask because I like this one because the person I picture, I'll tell you afterwards. I said, would you rather face an evil queen or a corrupted high priest?
High Priest.
I could see that. So like when I picture that, like I think of like the depth of it because I'm thinking, okay, a queen is a monarch and they're like they rule over everything. But a priest is like a religious high person, so they actually control a lot of what goes on in the land.
Right, but also if you can infiltrate and overthrow them, you're gonna do more good in your area than just the random high queen that is corrupt.
Absolutely, absolutely. I like that. And then I picture like Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like I'm gonna that guy
Yeah.
is okay. First off, we're gonna sidebar again. Disney, love you, Disney. Don't take our podcast off the air. But can you create a villain like Frollo again? Can you create someone with that a much like depth of hate inside of them? Because he was a really good villain.
He was, but I don't know if they could get by with it.
Probably not anymore,
Like,
but that's a whole other genre of categories. But
he's a well-written villain.
I need a villain with some depth.
He's a well-done villain.
He is, and the songs like "Hello, Hellfire." That was a great song. So that's where I got it. That was a major sidebar.
No, it's all good.
Next, would you rather?
Here it is. Would you rather be a chosen one with crushing responsibility or a background character living peacefully?
Background character. Background character. I want to be Carrie Swift. I want to be Princess Donut. I want to be the lovable sidekick. You know, like let me be Hermione Granger, who's arguably the main character of that book. If Hermione Granger was Harry Potter, this Wizarding World would have been done in like a book and a half. But they picked the boy, but whatever. Let me be the side character. Let me be I want to be I'm already the funny sidekick, I feel like in most people's adventures like that. I want to be the person that has the computer that finds out the information and then gives it to you so I can, just go on about my day and live peacefully.
Yeah.
An option to live peacefully.
I know, like I want that role. Don't come get me unless like things are bad. Like
right.
if you show up on my doorstep, I'm like, oh dang it, I need to find my sword that never misses. I'll be back. Like like let's go. I guess okay.
I like it. See, it's just like people, because a lot of books are made by the depth of the side characters.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're what actually keeps you reading the books. Like, everybody loves the main storyline. Everybody loves the main female and main male character because they're your main characters of the book. But your side characters are what builds your book and builds your franchise and builds the people that love you.
Yeah. And it makes the story more well-rounded.
Absolutely.
And some of my favorite characters in a lot of series are the side characters. So.
Hello, Princess Donut. I love her. As soon as I read... Also, if you haven't read Dungeon Crawler Carl, this is again on our podcast to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. We won't shut up about
I
it.
will
It's
also say Victra Al Julia is a amazing female character, and everyone should read Red
yeah,
Rising.
yes. Listen, it's coming. I'm fixing to sit down and do it, but I got to finish Sanderson first. That's my next goal is Sanderson because I feel like Pierce Brown is just going to crush my soul. I just know it's coming. But so I've got to get through Sanderson first and die a little bit there, so that way I can come back to life and Pierce Brown can just kill me again.
Let me know, and I'll buddy reread it with you.
Yes, I love it.
In preparation for Red God to come out. So.
Yeah. Listen, he just dropped something today, and I sent it or saw it where he's like, for sure the story's not ending. So
yeah, it's just like a different take.
That.
I'm excited. Also worried as to who will be left at the end of Red God. But anyway, yes.
We're always like, who's gonna live? Who's gonna make it?
But in some of those stories, the side characters who I would be more upset about, like,
yeah, fair
when
enough.
they get offed. And there is a series I can't remember if you finished it or not, but anytime you lose someone dear to you in the story, it's like, oh no, I want to shut the book and be done. Like, I just want to shut it and be done. Yeah. All right.
It is what it is. Would you rather, oh, this is good. I like this one. Would you rather be trained by a grumpy mentor or a trickster mentor?
Grumpy. Because I feel like, because the trickster's just going to tick me off. Like, if you, like, hide my stuff, trip me, I'm done. Like, I'm going to punch you in the throat. Like, but if you're just grumpy, I can roll with that.
Fair enough.
You know, because he probably has a lot to add in how to train. Like, yes, the trickster one would be funny, but at some point, I'm like, I haven't had enough caffeine for this. Like, yeah. I want the grumpy one. Yeah, because once you break the ice with the grumpy character, it's so much fun.
It is. They are like the light in a lot of books, and I'm like, I don't know which one I would rather do because I love to be silly anyways, and part of me loves the trickster, like, be like, gotcha, and then the next day I could be like, gotcha.
It's like the difference. Would you rather have Carrion Swift train you, or like Garrett Tavis train you?
I'm probably going with Carrion. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick the trickster because I think that would just be more fun.
I feel like you'd be like both.
I want that at the same damn time. Okay.
All right.
Who doesn't love a good TikTok?
So good, so good.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. This is a good one. Would you rather be trapped in the Hunger Games arena or the maze from the Maze Runner?
Neither.
Right? I feel like they both suck.
Neither. Oh, that's awful. Oh. Oh, no. Neither.
Incorrect. You have to pick one.
I know. I'm like, I don't want to pick either of those because
it's tough.
Oh, the Hunger Games world or just the arena?
Hunger Games arena.
Oh shit.
Like you're in it. You've already been selected. You are a tribute.
You know, I'm gonna pick Hunger Games because of the absolute finality of either you make it or you don't. The Maze Runner, you've got like 5 books to figure out if you're gonna make it or not. With the face, oh gosh, I love that. I haven't thought about that series in a long time. That's a good series. But I'm going Hunger Games. I'm going Hunger Games because at least I'm going to know what happens sooner rather than just being... Because if you think about it, there's some of those people that have been trapped in the Maze Runner for like years.
Because they don't like freaking riddles. I'm also picking Hunger Games. I love the Maze Runner series. I've actually thought about rereading it.
Oh, it's great. It's a great series.
I haven't read it since high school, but I don't want to be trapped there. I'd rather take my chances in the arena. So.
Yeah, and you really, like, you are trapped there for a long time.
Yeah.
Like a really long time. Okay. I've got a good. This is funny because the answer that I think is okay. Would you rather be trapped in a labyrinth with no map or a tower with no key?
A tower with no key. Don't give me any mazes or riddles. Like, I'm out. Like, at least the tower with no key implies there's a chance I could get out and climb down.
Right. You at least
Because
like
you
there's
gotta have a
one exit
window, like, you
down.
either go up and down or something. A labyrinth sounds like a terrible time. No, thank you.
But it's like, can you imagine being stuck in a maze? Like
No.
the maze. No,
No, I
no.
don't want any part of that. Because it would be. Because I picture almost like the. In Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire. That maze moves.
Oh,
No. No. I like when they go to the ministry and they're like trying to mark the doors so they can remember like which ones it. I don't want any part of
the
that.
damn doors move. All of it
I
moves. I'm not gonna do it.
I don't want any part of that. And then it also comes down to like there's always creatures in labyrinths and mazes and all that. No.
No, and right.
No.
So not only do you have to, but like the tower with no key, you know where the exit is. It's out the damn window.
Absolutely.
Like, you know that's where it is.
We're gonna figure it out. Like,
You know where you're going on
it
that.
also
one.
didn't say the door was locked. It just said there wasn't a key. So-
Right. Right. It's like, and also, but at the same time, there also says like the labyrinth could be like one wall. You know.
True, but I'm not taking that chance because
I don't know what's behind the wall.
no.
I'm not taking it.
Or spoiler, it could be like the Quicksilver maze. No, hard pass.
Listen, that
Like, nope, yeah.
that book and I read that book so fast, and I've only like reread it maybe one time, and I still need to like the end of that book. I have to reread it like 2 or 3 times to kind of process what's happening because I
Yeah.
feel like you go through like 7 worlds at the very end, and it's so hard to follow. I'm like,
Yeah, the ending flowed for anyone who hasn't read it yet, but it's a lot of things are happening.
a lot. So after you read it, you're like, how am I going to process all of this information?
Yeah.
You just kind of stand there for a while.
I do think I may reread it before Brimstone comes out.
Oh yeah, Brimstone's coming, and I've got to have like that's going to get binged. Like, sorry, whatever TBR, it's on my TBR. The 12 books I bought this past week, they're all going to just be on the TBR.
I have a rough outline because if I make it an actual plan, I'm not going to follow it of like books I want to read. Like before this month's over, before October's over, and then sprinkle in the new releases that I'm looking forward to.
I'm
But
such a vibe reader though. I'm like, I can't do this. I gotta figure out, like, if I want to read something, damn it, I'm gonna read it.
right, that's why I said it's an outline for me. Because if it's definite, I'm like, I automatically don't want to read any of these.
Nah, not gonna do it.
All right, so here's a good one. Would you rather have your life written into a prophecy or left entirely to chance?
Chance, entirely to chance. Don't you get your, it's in the famous words of Will Smith, get my wife's name out your mouth. Get her name out your mouth. Don't you put my name in a prophecy. Don't, I want to be the sidekick. No. Just leave me alone. Like, no.
I agree. I'm like, no.
Prophecy? Oh, can you imagine all the people that would know? Oh, that's a nightmare.
I'm like, I have no. I don't want anyone. Like, you're the chosen one. There was a prophecy. No.
No. Harry Potter. Oh, any of
Could have been Neville. Could have been Neville.
It was Neville, and Dumbledore used a time turner and changed it so that they would. And you telling me the man knew exactly every move to make the entire wizarding world was Neville? Can't convince me it was. But even then, look at poor Neville.
Yeah.
No.
I totally agree. Nothing ever good comes from the prophecies. Ever. It just creates more problem.
Like, even going back to Narnia, like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, 2 sons of Adam, 2 daughters of Eve, man, you still gotta fight the White Witch. Edmund betrays his whole family for a piece of sweets. I'm like,
Yeah,
Turkish
boy was
delight better been
hungry.
delicious.
Boy was hungry. He was cold and
Right.
hungry. He wanted some hot chocolate and some cake.
He's like, can I have a sweet treat? And we're like, no, Edmund, this is war.
Oh, it's great.
No. Oh
But yeah,
God,
I would rather just leave it up to chance because why not? It's more fun that way.
God, that would be. Oh, that would be so. That's like my nightmare to have someone. I'm like, no, absolutely. Don't you put my name in a prophecy. First off, the expectations are too high. Lower them. Expect me to fail once or twice to get on the struggle bus, and then I might make it back to the beginning. Like, no, gosh, that's awful. Oh, okay. Oh, that was. Oh God, it's so bad. Would, would you rather spend a year in a cursed forest or a haunted castle?
Forest, 100%. Don't put me in a haunted castle. No. I'll take the
See,
forest anytime because that just sounds way more doable than a haunted castle.
I'm picturing the castle because I don't want to be eaten by like some mystical bear. Like once I get to know Barack or Baron, the ghost in the attic, we can be best friends. Like I'll be like,
Yeah.
don't mess with him. He likes to sleep in. The one that lives in the kitchen, if you pick up that knife, she's gonna throw it at you. Pick the other one and go on about your day.
No.
No, a
I'll
castle.
take my chances in the forest because then I already know it's all crap. Like, it's all bad. There's no, like, oh, maybe it's not. Like, like, creepy kids, ghost kids walking down the hallway, come play with us. No.
Listen,
Absolutely not. No ritter
see,
rats running around the castle. I'm out. No.
I'm like, the next time that Tweedledee and Tweedledum ask me to throw that damn ball, I'm throwing it out the window. Like, stop it.
Yeah, no, I'll take my chance in the forest. I'm out.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Um, ooh, here we go. Would you rather journey with a ragtag group of thieves or a band of knights sworn to honor?
Thieves. Thieves. Give
Yeah.
me, yeah, thieves. Because
100%.
thieves, because I'm already gonna mess something up, and at least a thief would be like, "Well, come on, let's run." A knife sworn to honor, they're gonna have to off me in the end because I'm gonna mess up.
I'm also like, but to whose honor and like, how are you measuring that honor? Because I feel like the thieves are
Exactly.
probably more
Exactly. Because I'm
real than the
like,
knights, and also we know I love a morally gray character, so we're gonna be BFFs every time.
facts. Facts. I'm like, are you just honored? Like, are you just stuck? Like, are you sworn to the king? Are you sworn to me? Now, if it's a bunch of knights sworn to me, the knights. If it's a bunch of knights sworn to somebody else, hell no.
Yeah, like, oh, you gotta travel with this honor bound knights to the king. No, I'm going with the thieves. Like, Robin Hood's one of my favorite stories.
Yes,
In
it's
any
so
version,
good.
I'm gonna read it or watch it or whatever.
Yes.
Like, yeah, thank
Yes.
you. Put me with the band of thieves. Yes.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yes, thieves. Thieves 100%. Let's see. Oh. Would you rather have a magical map that always lies a little bit or a magical compass that never stops spinning? I know. It's a good one.
Because
I know.
I'm picturing Jack Sparrow's compass.
Yeah,
But I'm like, does it work like that? Like, you gotta know what you want most?
it
Or
can.
is it just like a constant whirlybird? Because I'm like, I think I'm gonna go with a map that lies a little. Because typically we'll get somewhat the general direction, right? Like,
I think the map, the compass that never stops spinning to me is like, it's not ever going to point to anything.
you
So
can't
it's
follow
not
it
helpful.
any direction. Yeah.
It's not helpful.
I'm also like, why
Yeah,
is
but a
it still
map that might.
spinning?
But here's the thing: like, what's a little lie? Like, are you telling me like this is where we should end our night, or and go, oops, this is the enemy camp, or is it
I
like,
was like, yeah, like if I look at it and it's like, oh, we're roughly 20-ish minutes away and it's like 40. Or if it's like the difference
that's
of
fine.
driving to Nashville or like Lebanon, I need to know. Like how bad's a little?
How bad's
Yeah.
a little bit? Because a little
Yeah.
lie. Because then it's like, is the little lie actually one of the lies, and the map lies the whole time? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
come on, map from Dora. Don't put me down.
All right, here's one. Would you rather be able to time travel in a fantasy world or teleport anywhere in the realm?
Okay, I always like teleporting, but time travel. I think I'm gonna pick time travel because
Yeah.
then you could go back. You could keep going back to the same point where it's good every time. But like, you got to be careful though.
Oh, so you're gonna mess that timeline up big time, aren't you? Every time, like
For sure, for sure. Every time, every time. The side character that time travels, hello. You
yeah.
never know when I'm gonna show up.
I'm gonna take the portaling. That way you're not
Okay,
walking
yes.
forever and all that. But
Instant travel is always amazing. Like,
yeah,
that's always
'cause
good.
the timeline, like you veer off of it and just screws everything up.
But how good would a book would be of the side character that's
I
like
would
time
love
travel?
it. Like, cause it's
You
that's right
don't
when they
know where
pick
they're
that,
going.
and yeah, it's like boom, where did they go? You know, and they show up and they're like 10 years
How to
younger
do
or
it.
20 years older. It's like, what? Yeah,
Where have you been? You know?
yeah, like you, what? What's happening? Yeah, no, I would be a great story.
I like it.
So,
I like it.
that's
Okay, and one
awesome.
of my last ones that I have. Would you rather have a dragon who hates you or a fae that owes you a life debt?
A fae that owes me a life debt. Because they're
Same, girl.
big on bargains. And if a dragon hates me, that means they're probably going to roast me and eat me.
Fair, because
Like,
you're not gonna live through a dragon that hates you,
because I'm like, why does it hate me?
right?
What happened?
Yeah, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, like, I'm
Like, did
sorry.
I really screw up here?
Yeah,
Like, what did I do wrong? Yeah, that's where I'm going. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm going to pick the
Absolutely.
fae every time on that
I
one.
like it.
So,
Perfect. Same.
um,
I like
let's see. A good one to wrap up with here.
I like the very last one.
Ooh, yeah, that's what. Okay, we'll do it. Would
Okay.
you rather fight for love or for revenge?
Revenge in a heartbeat
Same.
for revenge. Revenge. Because
Same.
usually you're avenging someone that's done you wrong, so it's like, I'm fighting for revenge every time. Like, a fight for love is like a great conquest and whatever, but who's gonna say that you're gonna love that person that you're fighting with at the very end of the book? But revenge, you're always gonna be pissed off about that thing. You're always gonna be mad about that one blue car that cut you off in traffic 6 years ago, and every time you're in the car, you're like, blue car. And it's you, and know that's you. I know it's you that cut me off in 1974.
Well, also, like, I'm gonna pick revenge because I also feel like it's probably because something bad happened to the people you cared about,
Yeah,
or your like your
absolutely.
people, your kingdom, or something.
Yes, yes,
So
totally agree.
chances are you're probably not fighting alone.
Probably.
For love, I'm like,
For love, you're in a solo conquest with a sword that never misses and a time traveling sidekick who you can't even rely on.
right? Okay, well, this was fun. Please comment any of yours if you agree with any of these things.
Yeah.
Follow us, have a listen, let us know what you think. If you have any other fun would you rather questions, please share them because we'll probably do this again
Share
at
them.
some
We love
point.
to answer.
Yes. Have a good day.